Hello everyone, welcome here to another episode of our series Entrepreneurship in Cameroon, the impact in our community. And today we have as guest Miss Nurse Tume all the way from Yaoundé, and I remain your host Tam Clinton. So why this series? I discovered many entrepreneurs are actually doing a lot for our country by inventing or bringing businesses that are changing Cameroon. Business are changing lives by also them fighting for unemployment and a lot of things. But most of these entrepreneurs don't get the recognition that they want, and that is why this series is coming to see how we can identify these entrepreneurs, either aspiring entrepreneurs, startup entrepreneurs, or established entrepreneurs, and see how we can share their stories to the outside world. We can share their stories to you, where you can get to support, get to buy or push these entrepreneurs to realize their dreams and grow their business. So let's watch out with this interview with the amazing Clarice all the way from Yaoundé. We all know the importance of equality and a good health, and today Nurse Tume will be sharing with us her journey in the health sector, where she started and where she is going, her achievements, her impact, and everything you want to know about Nurse Tume. So watch out. So Miss Clarice, can you tell us more about yourself, why you are called Nurse Tume? Thank you.
Everyone, I am called Nurse Tume, popularly known as Nurse Tume. I am the CEO of Nurse Tume Health Home Care Services based in Yaoundé. I am a trained nurse. I graduated from school with a bachelor's in nursing science in the year 2020, after which I secured a job in a private clinic here in Yaoundé, and since then I have been practicing as a general nurse. Like I've been doing most of the nursing role, practicing consultation, administration of medications. Along the line, I decided to open a care home, which I named it Nurse Tume Health Home Care Services. The name Nurse Tume Health Home Care Services came about when when I acted a drama in school, and I wanted something peculiar, so I decided to use my third name, which is Tume. And then when I used now this name, I discovered that many people fell in love. They started referring to me as Nurse Tume. So when I finally opened this care home, I decided to name it Nurse Tume. So that's all about the history of the name and who I am.
Ms. Tume, can you tell us what made you to pursue a career in health? Yes, especially nursing, because we believe there are other high income paying jobs, right? So, and also tell us the founding story that led to the formation or to the coming about of Tume Health Home Services.
This question, the reason that actually pushed me to to join nursing was just purely out of passion. Because if it was because of money, I don't think I would have found myself in nursing. Nursing is the act of care. Nursing is a profession which is just passion. Like without passion in nursing, you can't even do it. Like not to talk of doing it in Cameroon. So, due to the passion I had to save lives, and since I graduated from school by 2020 and I've been working, I noticed a lot of people that needed care, they needed nursing care, but they could not have this care. It was either because they were too old, some were too old, some were terminally ill patients that needed care, but they could not be hospitalized for a long period of time. Some were poor to the extent that they could not pay hospitalization fees. Some were having work tight schedules that they could not stay in the hospital, but they actually needed nursing care. So with all this, I then thought of opening a nursing care agency where I could sit. I received calls, I analyze with my team, because Nurse Tume Health Home Care Services is made up of a whole team. We have the lab technicians, we have the medical doctors, we have other nurses and other departments in the health field that are working with us. Though for now we are not actually like what we really want to be, but what we want to be in future is that we actually want to be a team in which we can be able to handle all sorts of cases. But for now, any case that is brought to us, if we think that we need more advanced techniques, we can always refer them to appropriate quarters. So the reason for opening this care home was simply because of the challenges Nurse Tume actually faced during her early years of career here in Yaoundé.
Okay, also share with us what service does Tume Health Home Services offer and what makes them stand out from the crowd, because there are many people doing the same thing like you, even day in Yaoundé. But what will cause somebody to focus? What will cause somebody to come to you despite the same services that are offered by another person?
About the services offered by Nurse Tume Health Home Care Agency, we do offer all services, all nursing. We do offer all nursing roles. We offer some of the medical roles because we do have a team that work with us. We have a medical doctor. So once you get to us and we analyze your condition and notice that you need a care that needs to be offered by a medical doctor, we would just inform our doctor and we work hand in glove with the entire team and you will receive appropriate care. In case you are in need of imaging technique exams, we do have an imaging technician with us which can handle that. In case you are in need of lab exams, we have a lab technician that work with us. In case you are in need of medications, we are in contact with medical suppliers that we can always get to them whenever a patient calls us. So our services are, we do administration of medications at home, we do online consultations, we buy medications for our clients. Like even those who have consulted elsewhere can always get to us with their prescription and we'll be able to connect with our medical team and be able to get them appropriate medications. So we can procure your medications for you, we can consult you, we can analyze your conditions and always provide your necessary needs based on our analysis. What makes us to stand out among other nursing home agencies are that our team is very dynamic, we are young, we are active, we are ready to move, and we are ready to refer to higher level in case we are unable to handle at the moment. We don't delay because we know in medical field it's all about timely referrals. So that's one of the things that will make us stand out among the other nursing homes in town, because there are people that will always try to keep some patients at times even when they know they won't be able. But for us, we are conscious that referrals is all about referring a patient is not the only thing to do. It is bad referring a patient in time. So that's what makes us stand out among the other agencies.
You know, this series is mostly focusing on the impact of your business to the environment. So can you kindly share with our followers how is Tuma Health Home Services impacting the environment? Are you people impacting your community and changing the nation?
Okay, talking about the impact of nursing care to the community. Nursing home care has a lot of positive impact, some of which are home care nursing provide care to all patients to patients of all groups of life. It provides care to the poor, the rich, the marginalized, the underprivileged, and everybody. And nursing care does not only focus on treatment of illnesses, it focused on holistic care, that is care of all dimensions like spiritual care, mental care, and actually mental care, psychological care, and actually pathological care, that is relating to illnesses. So with the presence of Nurse Tume Health Agency in the community, it has improved the health of the community that has been making use of this agency in such a way that many people who could not access the hospital have been able to access Nurse Tume Health Home Care Agency, and they have actually received appropriate care. So I would think the presence of this agency in the community have really had a positive impact.
There is never a smooth ride in business. Can you share with us what you've encountered since day one in this business what challenges you faced and how you managed to overcome those challenges, because many out there watching really want to know how you managed to be where you are today. Because trust me, there's not a sector in entrepreneurship that does not have challenges. So how were you resilient? How do you manage to be where you are today despite the numerous challenges that you faced with your service?
Okay, thank you for the question. Actually, as per the challenges faced by Nurse Tume Health Home Care Agency since creation, we've had a lot of challenges. We've had the challenges of happening to managing our jobs, and alongside Nurse Tume Agency, we've had the challenges that most people in Africa believe in roadside medications. Like, they just go to the quack doctors by the roadside, they buy medications. Once they take and they are not getting healed, that's when they will get to us. And when they are reaching us, there had been already resistance, and it will really be difficult for us. So it's been challenging. Like, most of them don't want to believe that all these roadside medication sellers have no idea about disease and treatment. They just get to do a melange, and when it worked, it worked. So it's really been challenging. It's really been challenging happening to manage disease, or people who have created resistance with nearly most of the most common drugs. And when you had created resistance, for you to be treated, you obviously we might need to do a antibiotics sensitivity test to know which antibiotics to use on you, or we might even get to, like, some malarias, they will have become so resistant because they had touched most of the malaria treatments on the roadside, and it make it so difficult. It make our work so difficult for us. So those are some of the challenges. And when we now want to take a higher medication so it can can conquer the resistance, resistivity, it become a problem because it has to be expensive, and most of these patients will not be able to pay that. So it made our work so difficult. But yet the challenges can't make us stop, because when we think of that, we think of why we started, and we see that enough reasons are there for us to continue. Thank you. An advice I'll give to a young one who wants to enter into the field of health in Cameroon is that I would advise that before joining the medical team, it should be that you are joining it because you have the passion to save lives. Nursing or medical field is not a field to make money. It's the field to save life, especially in Cameroon. So before joining the health team in Cameroon, you should be able to know that you are not going to be rich because of this field, but you are going to be rich spiritually, because people are going to bless you when you are going to offer quality care to them. So if you are someone that you care so much about being rich from your career, I'll advise you not to join the health field. It's not the field for you. It is the field for those who have the passion to save lives. I also advise someone who is trying to pursue a career in the care home business. Yeah, for now, nursing care homes in Cameroon are just trying to make themselves known. They are just trying to make the population understand the need of calling a home nurse to work on you. You know, being in Africa and everything, many people are so addicted to, like, they always need seek medical advice when they are at the verge of dying. Nobody will ever want to just do a checkup or a health counseling for nothing. To people in Africa, to people in Cameroon, contacting a health personnel, it is only when the person must have tried everything within their reach and it's not working before they are calling the agencies or the hospitals. So I would advise anybody wanting to join to have this at the back of his or her mind, that it's not going to be easy. But once it's not easy, if it was because of passion, you are going to keep going. But if it was because of money, that's when you are going to fall. thank you so much for the interview. I would like to give my social media handles. Like on Facebook, you can get to us through Nurse Tume Health, Nurse Tume Services on our page. On WhatsApp, you can get to us through the number 651603092. On Instagram, you get to us through you get to us through Clarice Tume. On TikTok, you have Nurse Tume. And for now, those are the social media handles that we use. On our page, we have the link to our WhatsApp, which you can always get to us in case you have any worry. Thank you. Remember to contact Nurse Tume Health Home Care Agencies for any of your health worries. Do not contact us only when you are ill. Contact us even when you need advice concerning your health. Thank you.
You are truly the pride of this nation, because people like you are those that we cannot do without in our lives. Because without a good health, I could have been here talking with you or doing this session. And so what we can say is that you should keep up changing lives, and keep putting the lives of people first before the money. Keep saving lives, keep changing your world, keep impacting your society. And thank you so much for accepting to be part of this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this episode brought you a lot of enlightenment. You get to discover one amazing entrepreneur doing something great, changing lives and impacting our community. So we come to the end of our episode today, and we say thank you for following, thank you for commenting, thank you for sharing this episode to reach many people. We are a family. I will keep bringing you great entrepreneurs on this platform where they get to share their stories of where we can learn and see how to push our great nation ahead. Thank you, and see you in the next episode. I remain your host, Tam Clinton. Thank you.